Hello, it's me James and welcome back to another episode of Simply Survival. This is the series where I like to show you tips, tricks and tutorials, and of course we like to do this in complete survival. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you 10 must-do things upon entering the Nether. So these tips are going to help you out even if you've been in the Nether before. I mean, some of these in this list personally I don't do enough of. I need to start doing them even more. Of course, I do a lot of speedrunning, so like you tend to just go in fast as possible, but of course on a survival world it's a little bit different. So yeah, this is 10 must-do things upon entering the Nether. Picture this scenario. We've just set up a Nether portal and we're ready to go to the Nether. Maybe we've already lit our Nether portal and we're just preparing our tools and stuff like that for when we first go in. In this time, a creeper or any kind of mob for that matter could actually have spawned and gone inside your Nether portal. I mean, I forget how many times I've gone through to the Nether and already there's a creeper there. Boom, straight away, and I'm dead. So something that I'm going to be doing from now on, which is really easy, is simply adding an on and off switch. I was going to make a tutorial on this, but I didn't really see the point of just doing a tutorial for this because it's really simple. So I thought I'd just add it as number one. Basically, all you're going to need for this is simply a couple dispensers, 2 pieces of redstone, 2 buttons, obviously some flint and steels to light the portal, and a bucket of water to put the portal out. That is literally it. So to make this, you simply want to break a block here, break a block here, break a block next to that block, and then also break a block next to this block. After that, grab your dispensers and redstone and buttons, and simply go like this. Place a piece of redstone here, a piece of redstone here, dispenser here, and your dispenser here. Then you're going to want to put 1 bucket of water in a dispenser, like here. I'm actually going to put mine at the bottom just to keep this tidy, and we're going to get less spillage that way as well. And of course, in this one, you're going to want to go and put some flint and steel. I mean, I think you could put lava in here, actually, if you really wanted to. But like I said, yeah, I'm just going to use flint and steel. Then on the edge of the portal, go ahead and place yourself a button. Basically, the current's going to go through here and light this portal. And then we're going to do the same at the bottom here, like so. And then just to add to it as well, so we can contain the spillage a little bit faster, I'm simply going to remove this block. So now, simply, we can light the portal like so. And then when we've done, and we're just in the overworld, we can go ahead and very quickly turn it off. So yeah, number 1, make an on and off switch. In at 2, basically, I thought long and hard about this, and a few people said you want to be properly kitted out for when you go into the Nether. Well, I beg to differ. Basically, I'm going to go ahead and place all of my good tools in this chest. In fact, I'm not going to take any good tools whatsoever. I'm simply going to take this 1 bow, which is actually alright. Again, I got this from fishing, but I'm not going to take any of my good stuff. Of course, I'm going to take a little bit of food and a shield, but I'm going to replace my good stuff with this bad stuff. Simply for the fact, if I die, I really don't care if I lose this. And of course, if I do lose my bow, I can get one so fast from my fishing farm. So number 2, if it is your first time going in and you don't know what to expect, definitely don't take your best stuff in straight away. So number 3 is kind of linked to number 2, except we're going to talk about armor. Now, I personally am not going to go in with any armor. And if I was going to go in with some armor, I'd probably just throw on some iron armor or something like that. I wouldn't put any decent armor on straight away, purely for the fact of the same reason as number 2. If you die by accident, you're not really going to be bothered if you lose, like, no armor, right? Although, there is one piece of armor that you always want to wear when entering the Nether. Now, this feature was introduced in the 1.16 Nether update. And to be fair, I kind of like it. It's a very clever way to incorporate a piece of armor that never really got used before. And if you're wondering why it never got used, it's because it was rubbish. And if you don't know what I'm talking about by now, it's gold armor. If you wear gold armor in the Nether, it will actually protect you from piglins. Now, of course, if you don't wear gold armor in the Nether, they will attack you. So it's always worth getting yourself a pair of boots. So it's always worth getting yourself a pair of gold boots straight away, because of course they are the cheapest, and because of my AFK fish farm, I can simply put some pretty good enchantments on them as well. Now, if I'm going into the Nether for the first time, or even like after a few times, I'm gonna be protected from the piglins. And believe me, they can get super annoying. So yeah, wear gold boots. So next, we are actually going to enter the portal. Before you go in, you want to grab yourself a couple stacks of blocks and maybe even some torches. And I'll tell you why in a future step. But right now, the next step is to simply crouch. Now, this is a really, really good tip. And I actually don't do this all the time. But basically, when you go into the Nether, you want to crouch. Purely for the fact, when you spawn in the other side, for example, if you've never been in before, you don't know what to expect. You could potentially spawn above a lava pool. And that, of course, is bad. You could, like, walk in and then straight away end up in a lava pool. You don't want that. So, number 4 is simply, when you go through, keep crouching. Right, so for this next one, number 5, we are simply gonna need to go back to the overworld. And I know what you're thinking, but James, we've literally just gone into the portal. Let me explain. First of all, you're gonna want to take down your coordinates that your portal is at. Very important that you get the exact coordinates, and just a hint, the middle ones do not matter. You simply want to take the first ones and the last ones. So for me, if I stand on my portal, it's 13,626, and the other one is 8,662. Now, the reason I need those coordinates is because when I go through to the Nether this time, I need to divide those numbers by 8. Simply because I need to make sure that my portal is correctly linked. This is something you should do every time you enter a new portal in the Nether, especially if you're going to be using that portal often, because you can quite frequently run across your portals just like ending up somewhere else. So for example, I could come through here and my portal could be, I don't know, all the way over there, like, and it's just not cool, right? We want it to stay there all the time. So yeah, I urge you, take the coordinates down and divide them by 8. So yeah, literally that's where it was before, and I'm simply going to move it here now. And if you're wondering where my corners went, I used them to make an enchanting table. So at this point, the next step is to simply get your blocks that you should have brought in earlier. And basically, you're going to want to very quickly cover your portal and enclose it. Also, you're going to want to use something like cobblestone because, of course, cats cannot blast cobblestone. Ah! That scared me so much. Here's a tip for you. I just got killed by a hoglin. But did you know that hoglins are actually scared of one thing? Hoglins are petrified of warped fungus. I have no idea why. They just run away as soon as they see one. So, for example, if you first enter the Nether and happen to see one of these biomes or something, definitely keep an eye out for some of these warp fungus. For example, as you can see now, I'm in a little bit of a sticky situation. Nah. See you later. Of course, I've not got my gold boots on, so I'm just going to have to make a run for it. Alright, gold boots are now on. We should be okay. Alright, we're not okay. Alright, it's because he saw me without the gold boots on. Okay, and somehow we managed to survive that. Alright, so currently I'm trapped in the Nether, so I'm going to do a little bonus tip for you guys. So maybe you've got a bucket on you, or for example, you've got some access to some gold. If you've got access to gold, you can do some trades, and you could potentially get yourself some iron nuggets. Then you want to get yourself some wood, whether it be in a warped wood forest or a crimson forest. Alright, next, being very careful, you want to grab yourself a bucket of lava. Then make your way back to your unlit portal. Alright, cool. At this point, you just want to place a couple pieces of wood like so. I mean, you could place one here as well. You don't really need that much. And then keep spamming like that. And basically, after the lava flows, you'll get a lit portal. Quite funny, this wood sets on fire, but it doesn't burn. Little bonus tip there for you. Another thing to remember is water does not work in the Nether. Of course, normally you'd want some water to catch a fall or something, but in this case, in the Nether, you don't have access to water. So what you can do is grab yourself some slime or even just a hay bale. I'm going to use a slime block. Now you've got a nice little tool in the Nether to catch you when you fall. So another really awesome tip when you first go into the Nether are these things. Nether quartz. Not only is there like loads and loads of nether quartz around, but they will offer you tons of XP when you mine them. Damn, I had a little bit of a glitch there. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is mine some quartz right now, just to show you how fast you can level up from quartz mining. And like I said, quartz are literally located all over the Nether. So I've literally mined a few veins of quartz and I'm already on level 10. Definitely an awesome XP ore. And finally, this is something you must never do. Although I'm going to do it now just for the fun of the video. Never, I repeat, never. Oh god, I've got no food. This could go bad. Never hit a piglin. Oh no, this is actually going to go bad. Why didn't I bring food? But yeah, basically, you hit them, they all hate you, and the only way to get them to stop hating you is to run away. I think you got to get like 40 blocks away from them. Of course, now, I'm probably not going to be able to get away, but, yeah, never, anger these guys, they are so annoying. So, there we have it. 10 things that you must do upon entering the Nether. Again, if you think I've missed any or got any completely wrong, let me know in the comments below. But that is all I've got time for today. I will catch you on the next one.